A fine prize for any prince to marry.
Right. A prince like me.
Warning.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the funniest and most relatable internet jokes inspired by Disney films.
You must have really been through something. Don't worry, I'll help you.
Number 20, Evil Queens and Customer Service, Sleeping Beauty.
Why is it that the older we get, the more we relate to Disney villains? At least that's the sentiment of this meme. To be fair, working in customer service for too long can give you a dark view of the world. Seems logical to us. Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty is the perfect example.
16 years and not a trace on her. She couldn't have vanished into thin air. Are you sure you searched everywhere?
Let's be fair, her henchmen are incompetent. They kept on looking for a baby for 16 years. But at least she doesn't have to wait on a customer who tries to order a Whopper at a McDonald's.
Fools! Idiots! Imbeciles!
That seems like enough to turn anyone into a vengeful dragon.
Number 19, Road Rage, Monsters University.
Whether you're in a car or on foot, moving slower than you'd like can drive you a little crazy. In this prequel, Mike Wazowski and Sully's adventures take them to the library, where they have to retrieve a flag from under the eye of a quiet, obsessed librarian. Sully is just too impatient to abide by the slow and steady mentality.
Faster, slow and steady. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Slow and steady.
To be honest, we can empathize with him. Out of context, this screen grab gives us flashbacks to all the longest lines we've been a part of and the most leisurely walkers we've been behind. Plus, the animated expression on Sully's face is just too good.
How? Misdirection.
Number 18, the Nobel Prize, Beauty and the Beast. No one competes like Gaston or achieves feats like Gaston. No one wins several prizes and treats like Gaston.
In a wrestling match, nobody fights like Gaston.
For there's no one as burly and brawny.
As you see, I've got biceps to spare.
Thanks to LeFou and Alan Menken and Howard Ashman, we know all about the various feats of the preening villain. Unfortunately for Gaston, Belle is unimpressed by his looks and personality and rejects his propositions. But Gaston is never a loser, only a winner. And indeed, you can definitely say Gaston is a winner of the Nobel Prize, that is. It's the perfect meme for such a stalwart non-loser. Honestly, with a villain as vain as this one, he'd probably still take it as a compliment. Number 17, normalize whatever this is. The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. What could be better than wrapping yourself in a blanket and drinking from a steaming mug of hot chocolate? The Winnie the Pooh franchise has spawned a variety of memes, and this one is just so wholesome.
In context, Pooh and his pals are huddled up after enduring some strong wind.
Piglet has become afraid to go outside, so his friends decide to organize a staying inside party for him. They hatch the plan while recuperating with their beverages.
Since Piglet's not coming out, and we can't get him out, there's only one thing left to do.
You mean?
Yes, Rabbit. We must give Piglet a staying inside party.
Whatever this aesthetic is called, we're on board. Why face the grind when you could cozy up with your besties instead?
But your going away present is ruined.
I don't need a going away present anymore. Because I'm back, Pooh. I'm very back.
Number 16, an awful fit. Sleeping Beauty. We like Aurora, but we'd be lying if we said the fairy godparents aren't our favorite part of Sleeping Beauty. They're the ones who modify Maleficent's curse, spirit the princess away, and raise her.
We don't know how. We've never done anything without magic.
And that's why Maleficent will never suspect.
But who'll wash and cook?
Oh, we'll all pitch in.
I'll take care of the baby.
Let me have it, dear. Come along now.
They even help Prince Philip defeat Maleficent. These ladies do everything. They also get the best quips. When Merryweather sourly notes that Flora's dress for Aurora is unflattering on her, Flora's response is golden.
It looks awful. That's because it's on you, dear.
Of course, such an epic put-down speaks to trolls everywhere. In meme form, the retort functions as a perfect response to the haters. Number 15. The original Angry Bird, Aladdin.
Angry cartoon birds are a long tradition, stretching beyond the hit game. Undoubtedly, one of the most famous Angry Birds is Iago from Aladdin. Voiced by Gilbert Gottfried, Jafar's irascible sidekick vents his frustrations with sarcasm and the most devastating one-liners.
I can't take it anymore! If I gotta choke down on one more of those moldy, disgusting crackers, bam! Whack!
He also gives good advice to his villainous master, particularly when he suggests marrying Jasmine as a way for Jafar to become Sultan.
Oh, wait a minute, Jafar! What if you were the chump husband?
What?
Okay, you marry the princess, alright? And you become the Sultan.
His easily irritated personality stays intact, even through his adventures in the sequel. This Angry Bird is a classic. We have no doubt he'd be just as grouchy about modern technology as he is about crackers. Number 14. Ariel's other assets. The Little Mermaid. I mean, it's not wrong. This irreverent meme comes from the Poor Unfortunate Souls sequence. Ursula's manipulative tactics in this number are no joke. In exchange for turning Ariel into a human and getting Prince Eric to give her that true love smooch, she demands Ariel's voice as payment.
That's right. But you'll have your man. Life's full of tough choices, isn't it?
But how could Ariel convince anyone to fall in love with her without her voice? This meme takes Ursula's suggestive body language answer and spells it out for us.
But without my voice, how can I...
You'll have your looks, your pretty face, and don't underestimate the importance of body language.
Is it even a joke if it's that accurate? Even Olaf can tell Ariel's making voiceless moves in another clever meme. Number 13. No sliding ladders. Beauty and the Beast. Our favorite Disney films inspire us. Beauty and the Beast is not only a bona fide classic, it also introduced a whole generation to the delights of books and libraries.
I'll borrow this one.
That one? But you've read it twice!
Well, it's my favorite. Borrowed places, daring sword fights, magic spells, a prince in disguise.
If you like it all that much, it's yours.
But sir...
Unfortunately, some people have apparently translated that passion into action by trying to slide on those moving library ladders.
I can't believe it. I've never seen so many books in all my life.
You like it?
It's wonderful.
Then it's yours.
Belle makes it look easy, but the reality is probably less whimsical and more dangerous. We love that the warning sign keeps it simple too, with just Belle and a big red no symbol. Bibliophile dreams may be forever dashed, but at least it gave birth to a relatable post. Number 12. Surrounded by Idiots. The Lion King. As kids, we grew up cheering on the heroes of Disney films.
But the inexorable passage of time really is something, because why are we Scar now?
If you ever had a job or really just took a breath on this earth, you may have found yourself surrounded by some fools. And that's not to even mention being online. It's sort of like Scar having to contend with his dim-witted hyena underlings.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
All this long-suffering lion ever wanted was to carry out his nefarious plan and become king of the Pride Lands. But alas, his co-workers, henchmen, don't have all the lights on upstairs.
Pay attention! My words are a matter of pride. It's clear from your vacant expression. The lights are not all on upstairs.
Number 11. Dramatic Sob. Various.
It's all my fault, Raja. I didn't even know his name.
Don't lie, we've all flung ourselves on a stable surface to sob our hearts out, or at least had the urge. No doubt, it's all due to a surprising number of scenes from Disney films. But why do the princesses look so cool and stylish and beautiful when they do it, and we just look like dish rags flung onto the kitchen countertop? When your father destroys your collection of human treasures, or life just gets you down, take a page out of the Disney book and collapse in tears. The best memes are the most truthful ones.
Ariel,
Just go away.
Number 10. Makeup remover, Mulan. Removing makeup can be a frustrating, tedious process. Unless you're Mulan, that is. After her meeting with a matchmaker goes horribly wrong, the titular heroine reflects on her own image. Despite having a face plastered with cosmetics, Mulan manages to wipe it clean in mere seconds using her sleeves. She doesn't even rinse off her face or apply any moisturizer, yet still maintains flawless skin somehow.
When will my reflection show who I am inside?
This hilarious meme asks the question that's on all of our minds. What makeup remover was on Mulan's sleeves, and where can we get it? Then again, maybe we shouldn't demand too much in terms of realism from an animated movie with a dragon voiced by Eddie Murphy.
Down, Bessie. My powers are beyond your mortal imagination. For instance, my eyes can see straight through your armor. Oh!
Number 9. Snatching your people up, Peter Pan.
What's mother?
Why, Peter, a mother's someone who loves and cares for you and tells you stories.
Good. You can be our mother. Come on.
Peter Pan is a charming tale about a boy who never grows up and the 3 young British children he brings along to the magical realm of Neverland. Of course, you could also interpret the story in a very different light. Taking a page from the Bed Intruder song, this meme suggests that Peter is climbing in windows and snatching people up. When you really think about it, Peter essentially broke into the Darling household. As if a home invasion wasn't bad enough, he also kidnapped the Darling kids in the middle of the night. We knew Peter was a mischievous little troublemaker, but these are serious crimes. At least he'd be charged as a minor.
But Peter, that is Captain Pan.
At your service, madam.
Could you tell me, sir, where we're sailing?
To London, madam.
Number 8. You Know Nothing, John Smith, Pocahontas. She may not be familiar with handshakes, but don't underestimate this gal, John. When some London settlers travel to Virginia, an unlikely pair takes a liking to each other. Pocahontas and John Smith each get a crash course in the cultures and traditions of the other, but John Smith's backwards opinions about these so-called savages need some remedying.
There's so much we can teach you. We've improved the lives of savages all over the world.
Savages?
Not that you're a savage.
Just my people.
No. Listen, that's not what I meant.
This meme draws a connection between another forbidden couple, though this time from the world of fantasy and television.
Pocahontas is just as fiery and independent as Egret, and John is just as ignorant as, well, John.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Number 7. Tea party substances, Alice in Wonderland.
Every once in a while, you pause a Disney movie at just the right time and have a shocking epiphany. Take the tea party scene from Alice in Wonderland, for example. It might seem like lighthearted fun, but look closer at Alice's teacup in this clip. Although we're led to believe that the cup is overflowing with sugar, this meme implies that it's another white substance.
You mean you can't very well take less?
Yes! You can always take more than nothing.
But I only meant that.
And now, my dear.
Honestly, that would explain a lot of the trippy imagery in this movie. Maybe we're reading too much into it, but then again, Wonderland also has hookah and mushrooms.
How cheerfully he seems to grin, how neatly spreads his claws, and welcomes little fishes in with gently smiling jaws.
So it wouldn't be that surprising for the Mad Hatter and March Hare to be drug peddlers. Number 6. One does not simply let it go. Frozen. The Lord of the Rings gave birth to one of the most popular memes in the history of the internet when Boromir said, "One does not simply walk into Mordor."
One does not simply walk into Mordor.
Since then, there have been countless variations on Boromir's famous words. Just as this meme took the online world by storm, so too did Elsa's iconic power ballad Let It Go infect our internet culture.
Let it go, let it go. I am one with the wind and sky.
So it's only natural that these two internet trends would eventually come together. As this meme points out, the Snow Queen doesn't simply let it go. Rather, she performs an extravagant music number and unleashes a blizzard before finally coming to terms with her icy powers. Letting go is apparently harder than it looks.
The cold never bothered me anyway.
Number 5. Not the genie's lamp you're feeling. Aladdin. In this scene from Aladdin, the eponymous hero learns that he's to marry Princess Jasmine and eventually become Sultan. As all his dreams begin to come true, the wide-eyed Aladdin is overwhelmed with excitement. Maybe he gets a little too excited though.
And then you, my boy, will become Sultan.
Sultan?
Yes, a fine upstart.
This hysterical meme pokes fun at the enthusiastic grin on Aladdin's face as he embraces the woman he loves. We can only assume Jasmine was thinking to herself, is that a genie's lamp in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Gee, this is starting to sound like something out of Barney Stinson's playbook.
Really? A genie comes out of it?
Only if you rub it hard enough.
So then what happened?
It says here he breaks into song and then the furniture comes to life and dances with him.
Number 4. Dress is coming off by midnight. Cinderella. With some help from her fairy godmother, Cinderella scores an elegant coach, flashy glass slippers, and a stylish gown on the night of the prince's ball. The only catch is that her fancy new attire will disappear at 12 o'clock. Upon arriving at the ball, the prince sweeps Cinderella off her feet. Unfortunately, the clock strikes midnight before they even have a chance to kiss.
Oh my goodness.
What's the matter?
It's midnight.
Yes, so it is, but why?
Goodbye.
According to this meme, however, Cinderella's dress likely would have come off by midnight, magic deadline or not. It's not like Disney couples are known for taking things slow. After spending most of her life cooped up in her evil stepmother's house, did you really blame Cinderella for wanting to get some ASAP? Number 3. Kisses Random Corpse. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Disney has given us numerous romantic moments over the years, but some of these scenes are admittedly kind of creepy when you really think about them. Case in point, the ending of Snow White. After biting into a poisoned apple, the fair princess falls into a deep slumber. When the prince kisses her rosy lips, however, Snow White comes back to life. This moment is absolutely enchanting, until you consider the fact that the prince kissed a random corpse in the woods. Chances are, this scene would have played out a lot differently in real life. It's about as legit as finding a naked girl who doesn't talk on a beach and putting a ring on it. Can you say plot problems?
Have we met? We have met. I knew it. You're the one I've been looking for.
Number 2. Beast, is that you? Beauty and the Beast. Belle is one of the smartest heroines Disney has ever created, so why can't she recognize the Beast after he changes into a human? Despite watching the transformation take place right in front of her with her own 2 eyes, Belle clearly doubts that the man and Beast could be one and the same.
Belle, it's me.
Granted, Belle manages to put things together pretty quickly once she recognizes his dreamy blue eyes.
It is you.
But still, imagine what the Beast must have been thinking during that brief period. This meme gives us an idea, and his inner monologue is nothing short of priceless. At the end of the day, however, Belle was probably just relieved that her prince didn't come out ugly. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. What's that word again? The Little Mermaid. Forgetful mermaids can be frustrating sometimes.
Strolling along down what's that word again? Street.
Must be a Weasley. The Little Mermaid. Ariel being a Weasley sibling is just too good a crossover.
Not often that we have such a lovely dinner guest, eh, Eric?
Flowers, chocolates, promises. Beauty and the Beast. Cogsworth's advice is hilariously real.
I want to do something for her.
But what?
Well, there's the usual things, flowers, chocolates, promises you don't intend to keep.
Ah, no.
Returning to the fridge, Beauty and the Beast. You never know, there may be something there that wasn't there before.
Well, who'd have thought?
Well, bless my soul.
Well, who'd have known?
Well, who indeed?
And who'd have guessed it come together on their own?
It's so peculiar.
Well, wait and see. A few days more. There may be something there that wasn't there before.
Spooky good pizza. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. We've probably all been bewitched by a pizza.
One bite, and all your dreams will come true.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Hipster Disney Princess. Various. When people think of Princess Ariel, her red hair, fins, and seashells typically come to mind.
Where would we walk? Where would we run? If we could stay all day in the sun, just you and me, and I could be part of your world.
You know what would complete the Little Mermaid's look, though? A set of hipster glasses, showcasing Ariel with a pair of spectacles. These memes satirize hipster culture with witty captions. Although this trend reportedly started out with hipster Ariel, other Disney characters eventually got a hipster makeover as well. From Sleeping Beauty to Belle and Rapunzel, almost all of the Disney princesses have hopped on the hipster bandwagon, dominating the internet and inspiring numerous cosplayers in the process. Just remember, Ariel was sporting this look before it was cool.
Why, Eric, run away with you? This is all so sudden.
Which Disney meme do you feel should be awarded the Nobel Prize? Let us know in the comments down below.
And now that I'm grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs, so I'm roughly the size of a barge.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.